Yeah, here we go. So let me know if the sound is alright, the levels and all that. Okay, we're in. So, don't know if these guys went random. They probably. Actually, Nexus may have gone random. I don't know. But I bet blodir picked Aeon. I bet he did. So, in the top, in the purple, playing Aeon for the Empire clan is blodir, and he's come first land. He's gonna make a PJ, and he might walk to the Hydro. Next of reality is in the red, playing for ball. He's gone Seraphim, and first land as well, of course. So, yeah, Nexus, I think he's pretty good on this kind of map where you can eco all up, but obviously blodir is excellent at that. So the problem for Nexus is going to be a Harbrush, I guess. I expect blodir is just going to go for that. Looks like Nexus is going to walk to the Hydro and assist his engineer and go for second air. blodir second air as well. I think second land would be pretty good here. Some labs and stuff from blodir would be nice. So this is Goodlands, a remake. I think it's by Lionheart. Basically a total remake of Badlands. It doesn't have the annoying plateau thing where you can't shoot up on the plateau, and it looks a lot nicer, but still Badlands is more liked and more often played than Goodlands. I'm not sure why. I think the terrain maybe is a bit worse for in terms of like units shooting and stuff, and but I don't know, I think it should be played more. Badlands is kind of a boring map, and also I think there's a bit more space on this map to use your land units. So blodir's making a lot of pigeons before that air factory. He's actually going to stall mass probably. Nexus air factory's already done. He went for one less PGen, now he's making his land factory. There's an NG expanding to here already. This NG also expanding. This guy is unprotected, but he has the nice Selene place to hopefully spot anything that is coming. And this tank to defend the left hand side. And he's stalling mass pretty bad, so maybe time to walk the ACU and finish that factory with engineers. blodir is moving to the left. Normally you'll see players move to the right because then you can defend this, and on your way across there you're defending against raids through this area. But he's gone this way, he's just going to defend all this with his commander and send all of his units to the right, I guess, for the start of the game. You need overall volume much higher. Well, I can't actually turn my mic up anymore. It's actually maxed. So sorry about that. blodir sticking on one air factory, just getting some spam up, not using adjacency, which is kind of unfortunate. You can save a lot of mass because there's so much double adjacency to get on this map. You can just fit a factory right in between all these positions. So no aggressive air units out for either player, it seems. Nexus doesn't have any bombers in the queue. blodir can't actually see his queue yet, but Nexus has actually got a tank in behind. That's going to be pretty annoying to deal with. Might have to invest in a bomber just to kill that. Looking at expansion, it looks like Nexus is going to be slower to this part than blodir, who already has an engie there. No engineers around the back, and do have nice adjacency on all these land factories. There's some reclaim in these craters that you should grab, and also make use of the hydras very fast. Hydras are just a huge boost, especially on a map like this which has so many mexes. You really need to get those hydras really fast. blodir's getting them with just one engineer, I guess, is fine. If we look at his build order, that's a pretty epic balance there. And don't see any super fast T2 or anything. You don't really see that on the map like this, since the nerf to T2 land increased the T2 land cost and the T2 HQ's build time as well. So I wonder, we already know, I mean, pretty much blodir's playing Aeon on a map this size. He's probably going to rush Harbs and make a lot of Aurora first, but what is Nexus's plan? That's the more interesting part. It doesn't look like he's doing anything special at the minute. He hasn't added any extra air factory. We do have a mechs upgrading right now, and looks like he can maybe push here. He needs to make sure he just keeps going and doesn't let the Aurora kite. Does have a unit advantage, and he can get here before the PD is done. Meanwhile, Nexus is also winning air. Now you don't actually, I'm not sure if you actually need to drop here. I think you do. But oh, that's a bit of a mistake. But Nexus wins air nonetheless. And he's raiding this position, that's really good. And then he can kill these mexes, and then shouldn't waste time on the PD. Just kill the mexes and then run around the back again. Like this guy who's still around the back. One bomber would easily have killed him a long time ago. Nexus didn't actually succeed in killing many mexes because this PD was drawing all the fire, unfortunately. But he is doing pretty good in mid, getting a PD down, has two of the mexes. Excuse me. I have a transport out. He's going to try and get some one or even both of these plateaus. Still hasn't got these back mexes, and that's not because of blodir sending any raid here. It's just Nexus just hasn't gotten them yet. So let's see. Nexus actually has a significant mass advantage already. We have no T2 mexes for blodir. Only have the one for Nexus at the minute. I don't see any more queued up. Excuse me. Suddenly have a cough. That's lovely timing. These Aurora are looking kind of dangerous, but I think... Oh, actually, both players going for T2. Actually missed that. And Nexus going for guns, so... He's not interested in hanging around, really. He's just gonna... blodir needs to be really careful here. I don't know if he knows... I don't think he knows that Nexus is making the gun. And does have a T2PD planned, but has a major mass stall right now, so this isn't going to get built very quickly. Thankfully he has some units to support him, but Aurora versus a Guncom is pretty bad for the Aurora. So he's going to get prior warning of this gun. He can tell obviously by the rate of fire on it, and he should just be running away, I think. Yeah, there he goes, immediately running away. blodir doing some good damage here, but actually these units are in a bad formation, so he can actually get quite a few kills if he micros. Unfortunately there's no scout with these Aurora, And here we have blodir just paying a bit more attention, and his engineers reclaim Nexuses. Nexus does get this one, however. So we're even on the plateaus, and now we see some eco from blodir. This Guncom just moving in and taking some control of this area. blodir wants to stop him with some T2 PDs. Do we have any T2 land from Nexus? It's a lot of T1 land factories. This is like GPG amount of T1 land factories right now. No T2 land. Meanwhile, blodir does have T2 land, throwing up a TMD first, of course. Don't want to lose your HQ to some TML, especially when there's a T2 commander out, can get TML'd at any time. And then he'd probably just go queue up a PGen. Yep, there you go. And then I guess we will see a T3 rush. On this side, the PD doing a good job allowing supporting Aurora to get into the area. And in mid, I don't think we're going to see anything. Actually, speaking of TML, blodir has mid one, and let's see the range there. And those T2 mechs, well, actually there's only one T2 mechs to TML, but it should go down. Now Nexus is pushing in. There's now a second PD up, second T2 PD. So this is a bit more dangerous. Also, all of blodir's units are now moving to the left hand side, barring some another raid here, which might actually succeed. Nexus didn't kill either T2 PD. This one's still alive on low HP, and he's being forced back. These Aeon PDs are actually very good versus commanders with the huge alpha, and Nexus is not dodging at all, so it doesn't look good. See some obsidians come out now for blodir, and here we have T2 air, so no air control for Nexus, but he's going for T2 air. He really wants to snipe blodir. He really wants to end this quickly. blodir deciding not to rush T3, which is a good decision in this case, because Nexus is just all in. Actually, he's standing in range of this PD, and he's taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have any T2 PGen or anything, so we're not going to see him get back that HP anytime soon with some nanocom. He just doesn't have the power for it. Actually not using his gunships to snipe, he's just trying to defend the right hand side. Does have yeah, probably a similar number of inties compared to blodir, but let's see, more eco on the way, 2 more PGens, another TMD going up. This TML has a single kill. I think he got this T2 max. There it goes. And there's still no TMD, so he could actually TML this T2 air HQ, and now these gunships are actually thrown away, unfortunately. What is the plan for this ACU now? Didn't really pay for itself with that T2 and gun. He just got stopped by the PDs, and there's enough Aurora. Oh, we have a comm drop. Where is he going? He's gonna drop in mid. That's kind of weird. Not sure why he would drop there. Oh, here's a flak. Careful of your inties. He dodges away from them. Not sure why he dropped to mid. I mean, I guess he's just gonna bypass these PDs and send every single unit he has through middle with his ACU. It's pretty ballsy. And actually blodir is going for T3 land. A bit premature there, I think. So one way Nexus can get back HP is killing units. He can get a lot of HP back that way. He's fighting air now, and winning. T2 PDs are going up very quickly in front of this HQ, and also Blodir's commander making some PDs here. Obsidians are a great target for overcharge. We can see Nexus almost has the second bed, he's pretty close to it. That will give him a nice HP boost and some more regen. Meanwhile, the air HQ is idle. All of these units coming in, the T2 PDs are not going to do very well at all against these T1 units. Basically doing overkilling by 300 damage with each shot and a very low rate of fire. These T1 units can do a lot. He can come in here and kill his T2 PGen, I'm sure of it. If he just, and actually all of these Zuis are going to be doing huge damage. This HQ is surely going to die as well. I think blodir is going to lose his entire base. He needs to retreat and make some power, I think, over here, because his base is in real trouble. How many Zuis does Nexus have? That's, oh my god. Oh, that is fucking epic. Well, I think blodir is fucked. Look at this, his entire base is completely wiped. Everything is gonna die. He needs to make a T2 PGen or just a lot of T1 PGens with his commander very quickly. All these T1 PDs are not gonna do shit versus all these Zuis. His commander's in there, HQ is dead. Just needs to kill all his power as fast as possible. Blodir seems to be trying to trap him with T2 PDs. That's not really gonna work, I think. Also, no air for blodir anymore, so I think we'll see more. We can see Notas and gunships. We should see. He should quickly finish off this other side with his gunships, maybe. Now sending in the rest of his units in here, and that's going to be the end of everything blodir has. Let's see how much power blodir has now. He has 440 power income. These PGens started a bit late. Yeah, GG. Epic game. Fuck. Zooey spam. Sarah Rambo.com. Gotta love it. Well, that's how you deal with T3 rush. Even dropping Zooey's over here. So nice. Nice one, Nexus. blodir just got owned. That's what happens when you do the same thing every game. Someone's gonna find a way to beat you.